We're now going to move into the concept or the term of mean absolute deviation, also called MAD. It is a measure of forecasting error, mean absolute deviation. Formula looks like this. MAD equals the sum of the absolute value of actual minus forecast divided by n, which is the number of data points. So let's plug in some numbers here and talk about it where we go. So here is my actual sales. Let's go 4 and 12, and then the third month we sold 6 and 10, okay? And the forecast was 10 each month, okay? So actually, let's see. So when we look at the actual sales were 32. Let's change the forecast to 8 per month so we can drive home a point that we want to make. If you look at forecast versus sales, they're both 32, and it looks like there's no bias there. We hit the forecast and everything did great. The problem we run into, however, is all the pluses and minuses offset each other. So if we look at the error, actual minus forecast, we came up 4 short the first month, 4 high on the next month, 2 short on the third month, 2 high on the second month. And so the pluses and minuses offset each other. It looks like we nailed the forecast perfectly, but the reality is we had variation each month that caused us maybe to expedite or de-expedite. So the question becomes, how do we take out the influence of the pluses and minuses? And basically what we say is ignore the sign. That's the absolute value. What we're saying in a little bit more professional manner is we don't care about the direction of the error. We care about the amount of the error. So when we take actual minus forecast on top and look at the absolute value means we ignore the sign. So in the first month, we missed by 4. We don't care about the direction. The second month, we missed by 4 in the other direction, but we don't care about the direction. We missed by 4. And so the third period and the fourth period, we missed by 2. So the first thing we do is actual minus forecast, which we're calling the error here. Second thing is ignore the sign, the absolute value. Third thing will be to sum up the total of those absolute values, 12. And then fourth is to divide it by the number of data points, 4. And our average amount of error, our mean absolute deviation, is 3. So we can say regardless of direction, plus or minus, on average, we are missing month per month by 3 units. And that's what MAD looks at, mean absolute deviation.